Tonight, from Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, it's a special prime-time edition of EA Sports. We'll see Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs taking on Justin Herbert and the LA Chargers.
A month or two from now, the chilly heat of winter will certainly seize upon the Midwest, but for now, it's a great afternoon for football at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. And tonight, we've got an AFC matchup in store for you, as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And it is Seabrook. We're underway in Kansas City. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Chargers ready to go on offense, led by their first-round pick in 2020. The man out of Oregon, Justin Herbert.
And it certainly had taken Herbert long to earn his status as one of the league's best and most entertaining passers. Locked and loaded at every snap. And the second he sees an opening, that ball is soaring downfield. You better be on your toes against him on defense. The second you turn your head, they'll burn you.
Expedia members get member prices and rewards for future trips.
I only paid 99 cents for all of these shoes, and let me show you how. First, go and download AliExpress because they're offering a new user deal.
Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play.
$1,000 in bonus cash with your first deposit, and get a Brock Purdy big pick. All it needs is 1 yard for an easy W on your first cash entry. I'm Treasure Wilson, aka Stat Baby, along with your hosts Mace and Cam.
What up,
Yo, what's good, man?
How you today, man?
Man, amazing, man. Did you see the game yesterday?
We was there together.
Can't make this happen. Good join today, man. Special guest. No bueno in the 69 guard. How y'all feel about that display yesterday?
Embarrassing. I'm embarrassed.
What do you want to say to him?
I ain't embarrassed. I just want him to stop coaching and play. He playing like Moses Malone Jr. out there. He trying to coach everybody. Just let us play, coach. I actually am not trying to coach everybody. The team, first of all, from the jump, like we're going to keep it on it. The team, when you see our team and who we're playing against, the game is already over. It's already over. We got
What do you mean by over? Y'all playing Pacquiao, Eric Morales.
One of them Pacquiao dudes be dropping 40 and 50. He's a guard. Larry plays guard. How much you had? He had 50.
You was nowhere near, boy. You was missing finger rolls.
I missed a couple of shots. Yeah, but at least I ran back on defense. Nick, all the time I do is while you're talking, you know, the footage with me. Roll that tape first, please.
He's a complete passer, and boy, his team loves to play around him.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up first and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They'll send Bell in motion rush. Here's Pacheco to begin the game. And he stopped right at the 25 after the gain of 5. 5 yards on
What was the score? Getting beat by 25. Let's do a post-game interview, y'all. What was the score, Larry First?
I don't know. We lost by 25. I stopped counting. We lost by 25. It was so bad. The referee stopped the game. He stopped the game for 31. He stopped the game.
Okay, what? So that was
That happened to me, yes.
okay. So that was just one game that you guys played.
I lost it yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. Yeah.
Okay. Do you have anything to say to how many points you guys lost by? How did that happen?
We lost by like 31. The footage they just showed was from 2 weeks ago, and we won that game. He didn't play, but that was footage. But the game we played yesterday, after we lost, now it's like I beat you one-on-one. He played me twice. Game 5, I beat him 5-2. Then he said let's play the 12. I beat him 12-4. Now, do we have the footage? Because we do probably pull it up. You see, he was beating me 2-0. Excuse me.
Setting up to throw on first down.
Y'all said, no, that's when I played. Listen, it was at the point where I was going to let him shoot. He's delusional. He's delusional.
I say one thing, listen, I was there. White was looking decent in the one-on-one games. All y'all stink in full court games. PT doesn't have a microphone. The one thing PT kept saying,
oh my God, bro.
Audience can't hear him. Hold this mic with the cap, PT. He kept complaining about White that you too big not to go in the paint. He said you won't go in the paint earlier. And then when I watched you slate on the perimeter, on the outside of three-point, he had an attitude about that, man. So I was just wondering if you had
unbelievable, man.
Versatile player. I play on the wing. I play mid-range. I move around. However, our team doesn't do that. Larry is pause. Just as big as he's never in the paint. As big as you. He got a guard. All he do is just catch and shoot the ball. That's not a team. So that's why I was saying, we can play one-on-one. Everybody that play one-on-one, I smoke.
The spirit, man. Y'all into it, man. You know, the biggest thing out of all of this pause is y'all get some cardio in your late 40s and early 50s, man. That's a fact.
Filipino dudes laughing at me now.
Oh my God, man.
I killed this kid.
Okay, so let's get into Robert Saleh has been fired after a 2-3 start in his 3 seasons. He had a 20-36 regular season record with no playoff appearances. He's the NFL's first head coach to be fired this season. Were you surprised by the news, Mace?
I actually wasn't surprised that he got fired. When you look at this team underperforming, they're not ready to actually say that something is wrong with Aaron Rodgers or that he's not the Aaron Rodgers of old. So it seemed like the scapegoat for it all was going to be that coach. And I mean, the coach is underperforming, but he's definitely just a portion of that collective team that's playing bad. I mean, you oftentimes blame the coach first, but then the next one they're going to have to blame is Aaron Rodgers after they move him out the way, because last year they had phenomenal defense, but when you look look at Aaron Rodgers being added to that, it should have turned into a lot of wins, but he got hurt. So when he comes back, you expect with great defense to be able to add that offense and turn it into wins, and for this team to be under 500 is just totally not acceptable. You'll never catch title town that way.
But you don't look down at your play sheet and say,
Oh my God,
I am kind of surprised, but not surprised at the same time. I just, when you wake up to it in the morning, it's like, damn, they really fired that nigga. Aaron Rodgers is not a cool nigga. He don't fuck with none of his coaches. Every time it's a coach, if McCarthy got fired, he stopped fucking on the floor when he was in Green Bay. We seen the nigga try to hug this nigga the other day. Nigga put Aaron Rodgers, push the nigga out the way, I don't do hugs and all that. This the same situation kind of last year. Or this year, dripped into this year with Sean Payton and Russell Wilson. If the coach and the quarterback ain't getting along, it's one or the other. In Denver, they got Russell Wilson out of there and they kept Sean Payton. This situation, they said we went through all this to get Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers is the one that's going to put asses in the seat. He's more famous and more credible and more of a likeness than the head coach. That's first and foremost, and it seemed like they weren't on the same page this season. Secondly, him as a head coach, though, look, it's 14. He's been in a head coach for the Jets for 4 years. It's only 4 teams in the division. His first year, he went 4-13. He finished 4th. Second year, 7-10. They finished 4th. Last year, 7-10. They finished 3rd. He got fired this season. So if it's only 4 teams in the division and you finish in 4th every year and your record overall is 20-36.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes.
You gotta go. You gotta go. Especially if Aaron Rodgers don't like you. So am I shocked that it happened right now and then, right this second? Kind of, but when you run a business, business is business. And if Aaron Rodgers don't like you, and y'all haven't won a championship or a Super Bowl since 1969, I haven't been old enough to see the Jets win a Super Bowl. I haven't been old enough to see the Knicks win a championship. I've seen the Mets, I've seen the Yankees, I've seen the Rangers. You might see the Liberty. We have not seen the Knicks or the Jets win any championships. Not only just the Jets, at least the Knicks won in the same decade I was born. The Jets, they won since the 60s, Broadway Joe and all that. Like, them Knicks ain't win. And my mother was like 6. So at the end of the day, homeboy got to go. I don't know if that's going to fix the problem. But he's a scapegoat for now. Mace made a great point. Next it'll be Aaron Rodgers, because now that the head coach is going and it seems like you want him more, what are you going to do?
Okay, so with that being said, do you guys feel like it looks like a bad look for Aaron Rodgers for him being fired, or do you feel like it's separate?
I mean, it's separate for now, but it's moving in that direction. We know that the Jets is a waste of a playoff spot. If they actually even got there, it would be a waste of a spot. We know they're not going to win.
Yeah, I mean, we're really fucked up. And I'm not talking about recently, but the Jets, they're in the same division as the Patriots. Patriots own that division for 20 years, big. So 2 times that they didn't win the division, the Jets did win. And that's when Mark Sanchez was the quarterback and everything else, but they still didn't take it. But for 20 years, that division's literally been owned by the New England Patriots. When Tom Brady left, niggas was like, okay, good. We might could do something. You start looking at Buffalo. With Allen, then you start looking at Miami with Tua. And then they just had a great defense, and then they're saying, okay, their defense is spectacular. What are you going to do on offense? Then you get Aaron Rodgers, and everybody thinks, oh, now we can win the division. Aaron Rodgers gets hurt. You start off this year pretty good, and then it just goes into a fucking funk. And now the coach is out. Last week, when they were doing top ranked quarterbacks, they actually had Aaron Rodgers at number 4. So his quarterback play was pretty decent, but then when you start losing games, it doesn't really accumulate benefit. Only person right now, and I'm not even being funny, that would be having an MVP caliber season is Joe Burrow. I was watching a special on him last night, and it was like, bro, they're really wasting Joe Burrow's season because he's killing because they defense and shit. Aaron Rodgers was ranked number 4. I don't know where he's ranked at today as far as quarterbacks is concerned, but when you're not winning, it doesn't help.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. If you look at the quarterbacks that's in the league, he wouldn't even be 4. I would have him way at least 5 would be as high as you could put him. I mean,
but like when they was 2 or 1, when you won it. When you win it, the hype is good when you win it, but then when you're not winning, you're not looking as good as you're supposed to. He stuck it up last game. If he was before, he definitely should have dropped. He had 2 interceptions in the first quarter, and then on the game-winning drive, he threw an interception for them to lose the game. You're right, he should be 3-5 right now.
Okay, and then last question regarding the topic: do you guys see Robert getting a head coaching position anytime soon?
History, so I wouldn't be able to give proper details to that. I could say when you leave somewhere like New York, whenever you don't perform in a big city, it's hard to go somewhere else and get a job because there's so much scrutiny comes with it and so much media comes with it. You know, you could do bad in Cincinnati, you could do bad in Kentucky. When you play bad in New York, it seems like the whole world know you're playing bad.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22.
I don't know about a head coaching job, but he'll definitely get a job. He's been coaching since 2002. A lot on defense. He coached offense one time. Whether it's with Michigan College as well, Michigan State, Houston Texans, Seattle Seahawks, Jacksonville Jaguars, San Francisco. Primarily as a defensive coordinator, this has been his first head coaching job. And sometimes head coaching ain't for everybody. Sometimes you're better being a part of a team instead of leading the team. But I think he'll get a job as far as a head coaching job. Not sure.
Yeah, and then just rumors are saying, so he was the 49ers defensive coordinator. They're saying they could have a reunion back over there. So we'll see. That'll be good for him. But yeah, it's a lot going on over there. So now we're going to discuss basketball. So Kuzma says he isn't worried about trade rumors because the only untouchable player in the NBA is Victor Wembanyama. He said, it really doesn't matter at the end of the day. 1, it's a business. 2, everybody in the NBA is tradable, except for Wemby. And I'd still be playing basketball if I get traded, so why would I be thinking about anything other than trying to put the ball in the hoop? So first, thoughts on the quote that he said, and then do you guys believe that Wemby is the only untouchable player in the NBA?
What I think about the statement that he just shared, I believe this is 100% not true. I think even Wemby can be moved for the right situation. It's just people are not willing to present what'll make Popovich do this. I think, and that's just my vantage point. There's some people that think that Wemby is not moved, but I'm from the school of anything is possible. And when you think of Kyle Kuzma, I would have really liked to see him play at Golden State or somewhere like that. But I could see him being traded, and I could see him being traded quickly because when him and Poole got together in DC, it went horrible, and then you get Porzingis out of there. Porzingis win a championship is always horrible when things like that happen. You go from such a losing team, and then he get traded somewhere else and become a champion. So I think he's just trying to talk his way out of DC, which will be good for him, you know, but that's where we're at with this. He only got, I think, 3 years remaining on his contract. And somebody that want to trade for him will want those 3 years. I think he could be very helpful on a team like Golden State.
So he stopped for no gain.
Kyle Kuzma remind me of Ben Simmons. He just be showing up, though. Like, he come to the games, the nigga dyes hair blonde. You know, that nigga wear big ass dumbass boots and be a Fashion Nova. Shout out to Winnie Harlow, that's my homegirl. You know, that's salute Winnie. Much love, I ain't trying to coach him there, but you got him into this shit. Once he's fucking with you know, and for those who don't know, Winnie Harlow is big time, and just a friend of mine, nothing more than that. Big time fashion model from Canada. Whether it's Victoria's Secret, on the top of the line shit. And Cal be wearing bubble coats and shorts. Green hair on this side, blonde hair on this side. Like, it'd be a little wild for me. So I look at him like Ben Simmons that shows up.
Secondly, no, you're wrong. If you have a no-trade clause in your contract, they can't trade you first and foremost. So even if niggas want to trade you, they can't trade you. That's why a few players have no-trade clauses in their contract in case niggas even think about it. In case you even think about it, no. Like Bradley Beal, he had no trade clause. They ended up trading. A lot of people have no trade clauses in their contract. Carmelo had a no trade clause. Kobe Bryant had no trade clause. Now, even if you don't have a no trade clause, a couple names I am going to say. I don't know what their contract is like. Niggas ain't get rid of Luka in Dallas. They ain't thinking about that. They're not thinking about getting rid of Shea in Oklahoma. No, they're not thinking about that. So you're right. Everybody could get traded. I agree with Murdo. But certain niggas, they ain't even thinking about certain niggas. Look, Dirk Nowitzki was a staple in Dallas for however many years. Soon as he's on the way out, they get the new version of Dirk. And I'm not saying they play the same anything. Another European player, another all-star, another first NBA all-team NBA nigga. And he's white in Dallas. He's not going nowhere. Everybody's not expendable, Kyle. Don't put everybody in the same boat as you. And the crab in the barrel. No. If you feel that way, fine. And Wimby's not the only one that niggas is not thinking about trade. There's some niggas right now that may call for Luka. I don't even know who you would call right now for Luka. Yo, we want Luka. Bang. Niggas ain't motherfucking pick enough for you. You talking about you want Luka, you can make a team deal. No, he's not leaving Dallas. I'm just using that as one example. There's several other examples as well. My particular point.
Jalen Brunson is tradable.
Yes. It depends on who it's for, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think you trade Jalen Brunson just for another point guard. I don't think you even trade Jalen Brunson for another point guard and some draft picks. It would have to be like 2 superstars and 2 draft picks because the Knicks be like, we need to get everything back. No, niggas just thought they was about to be killing Nova. Oh, they killed it. Niggas got Jalen Brunson. Niggas got DiVincenzo. Niggas got Josh Hart. Oh, they just got Mikal Villanova. Season about to start 2 days before that. Stop all that shit, man. DiVincenzo, and we thank you. We appreciate you. Minnesota, we got a chance to go get the nigga Karl Anthony Towns. We appreciate your effort. Killed that whole shit. And that's just the way it is. So, yeah, people can go with Cowboys as GMs and owners want them to go. But some niggas is just not. They're just not picking the phone up for certain niggas. Cal, you know.
Hot take. A Ben Simmons that plays. I don't even know how to process that.
You gotta show up the game. Ben don't be showing up. And listen, we be hard on Ben Simmons on this show. But let's be honest, it's something mental that clicked with Ben. Ben, we talked about him maybe a few days ago. That nigga's a 3-time All-Star when he was playing. And he was doing good. The Philly fans is rough. And when he wasn't shooting and performing on the playoffs, and when you get booed at home, sometimes that may have a trigger you if you're not mentally tough enough for that. And I'm not sure if he was mentally tough enough for Philly's crowd.
This one goes for 3 yards. 2nd and 7.
I have an idea for a meal prep food truck. Chef Wheels. Easy meals. I like Busy Bites. Okay, so this next topic I think is pretty interesting. So NBA GMs had a poll vote on the best players at each position. So I want to know if you guys... Point guard, they had Luka. Okay.
I love Luka as a player, but I don't think he's the top point guard for me. I would definitely go SGA.
SGA?
I think it's a tie with SGA and Luka. I'm gonna go 1A and 1B. SGA's phenomenal, athletic. He reminds me of a point guard version of Kawhi Leonard. But the thing about Luka is, well, he's a very big guard. Luka's he's a big 6'7". We actually met him the other day, and he's a big guard. He does
everything. Luka could get 40 on every given night.
Mahomes and the Chiefs ready to go again.
He's very easy. He's a different kind of player. I'm thinking about how to say this. But we're talking about traditional point guard. I see where Mason's coming from. I think that he's not traditional, but his assists did go up last year. When you get a chance, Google his assists for me from what he averaged last year, because the year before he wasn't averaging a lot. The one thing that I would like Luka to do that I haven't seen him do thus far is get involved with Kyrie Irving. Like, yeah, he's how many points?
28.9, so he was 7th in points, 4th in assists.
Yeah, so you got 28 and 4. I mean, 28 and 8. That's very good.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's great. So him and Kyrie, though, it's like when Kyrie has the ball, he's on one side of the floor. When vice versa, the other one's on the side of the floor, it seems like they don't play together. As when we see, and you know, this is not the same team anymore, if we see Steph Curry and Klay Thompson is constant movement. And I don't think Jason Kidd implemented that in the offense yet. I think if he implements that, then Dallas will probably win a championship. Boston was way ahead. It was nobody even in the rear view with Boston last year. I'm talking about the whole NBA. They was up 16 games on every team, whether it was East or West Coast. They're the best team in the NBA. So teams are going to have to figure out what to do with Boston. But they were actually the best point guard over SGA and Luka as a time.
Okay, and then the best shooting guard was Anthony Edwards. Do you agree or disagree? And?
They go play action. Now Mahomes.
I have to think about this.
That's
really good.
Who are your other choices?
I didn't, to be honest with you, Murdo, I didn't look into topics today because I was just talking basketball and I'm that good. I don't have to really study on online, so I don't even know what we was talking about today, to be honest with you.
You have the list though if you want me to read it.
Give me 5 of them.
Yeah, so first was Anthony Edwards, then Devin Booker, then we got SGA, Steph Curry, then Luka.
SGA. If we naming out of those 5, then I'm going to go Anthony Edwards.
I thought they was all point guards, just so
This is the order of like percentages of the voting. And then last year it was Devin Booker. That was the choice. So.
Yeah, Devin Booker's disappointed me the last 2 seasons.
Wait, what is Ja Morant?
He's a point guard. And the reason I don't have Ja Morant, the reason I'm not even putting Ja Morant in the point guard conversation right now is because he's been injured. He had personal problems before. And just this preseason, second or first game, he got hurt. It's like as much as
He got hurt again?
Another night before last. It's like
damn, bro.
Height. And not just height. Excitement, because I love Ja Morant. Before he got hurt, the nigga jumped and almost hit his head on the backboard, blocking somebody with the left leg. That's what I'm talking about. A quarter and a half later, his ankle is fucked up and he's looking off. I hope Ja Morant is one of these players that we're never going to see his Brandon Roy. Yeah, I don't think it's Brandon Roy, because Brandon Roy had scar tissue to where his knees was rubbing together, to where bone was rubbing together. I can't think of the actual medical term, but he was missing tissue. I think Ja Morant just plays so hard that he's going to fall, he's going to get hit, he's going to get, somebody's going to low bridge him. I don't think it's something internally, but medically, I think he's just one of them dogs that's just going to put 110% in, and it's going to cost him play-wise, because I don't think he knows how to play any other way. And I wouldn't want to see him play any other way. But after he got hurt in preseason, I'm like, this is bad. This is bad. So if we're going off the top 5 of the percentages, I'm going to have to say Anthony Edwards. I consider SGA a point guard. I consider Steph Curry a point guard. Even though he plays off the ball, I still consider him a point guard. And whoever else, you name somebody else, Luka?
Yeah.
Luka to me is a point guard, even though he can get off to the 2. Anthony Edwards is phenomenal. Had a great season last year. Took his team to the Western Conference Finals. And he's 22 years old. 22 years old. It's nothing but Raj for him. So. And I like his attitude too. He thinks he's the best already. That definitely counts for me. But I'm very eager to see how he performs this season.
Yeah, I don't like how they're putting Stephen Curry so far away from, the top rankings. This is a little crazy. I know these guys are doing well, but Stephen Curry shows up every time, every game. I don't think it's a game he's not at 24, 28, 29, you know what I'm saying? And it's crazy how the NBA just try to start moving in a new direction and pushing the greater older people out instead of just letting people prove it. But I like the list. I like what they're trying to do.
Like he's talking about football. If you're not winning, they start. What have they done for me lately? You gotta win, bro.
Jamming Jackson.
Because if you don't win, I totally agree with you. Look, go to say they gave that man a 1 year, $62 million extension. That ain't by accident. I agree with the NBC when he just did the Olympics. That was a couple months ago. But if you don't win, when they won 46 or 47 games last year and didn't even make the play-in. So now if you're not making the play-in and don't make the playoffs, your team may not look as good as it's been looked in the last 10 years. Adam Silver and them niggas talking about we got to figure out the new superstars because if these niggas ain't gonna be around in April, May, and June, we can't market LeBron and Steph Curry and Kevin Durant if they not playing in April, May, and June. So now they trying to figure out who to market because they're still gonna be playing. I think
that's how this list comes up.
Right. You think about it. You got LeBron James, Kevin Durant, and Steph Curry home in March. At the end of March, beginning of April.
I like the new playoffs.
Yeah, I like everybody you named. I totally agree with you. It's just that they not winning, and when you're not winning, the NBA builds superstars. They put these superstars up and make them bigger than life, and then they don't make the playoffs. Now you sitting there watching a nigga named Terry Hicks versus Randy Tool. Like, now you're confused. Now you're not getting viewership. Now niggas is talking about, this is the lowest viewers in NBA history championship when you watching the games because niggas don't know who the fuck they watching. So that's what I really think is about murder, my personal opinion. But yeah, I don't like it either because I think niggas are so nice. You gotta think about this. Them niggas really won the Olympics. And when I say won the Olympics, I'm talking about Kevin Durant, LeBron James, and Steph Curry was because they solely possible to win in the Olympics. Not saying everybody didn't add on, but if those three were the main stars for the United States.
The best small forward in the NBA is Jason Tatum. What do you think about that, Vince?
I knew y'all was going to ask me this since he had his little video. This is where I get you back, I mean, I don't have him as the best three. I would actually put Wemby above him. That would be my particular poll. If you're still before I the three is crazy, I don't know how else to explain that. Their numbers are probably somewhere in the same ballpark. And Tatum, here we go again. If he was gonna, I would put even what's his name, Batman in front of him. So, he's not my top two. I had the three. But he's light skinned, he's from St. Louis. That gotta count for something.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from
distance inside the 10. You want to go to the video? The video. Jalen Brown makes me love you, but you're not from Titletown. So if you want to put Jalen Brown,
maybe he thinks Boston is Titletown. Listen, Titletown is a place. I'm actually the landlord of Titletown. If we're really talking, Jalen, I was gonna let you stay in Titletown, but the way you're acting, I'm have to call Wemby. Going with Wemby at the 3 now.
My friend recently asked me for some money, and I was like, why aren't you using Empower? When I need cash and my paycheck is gone, I just use Empower, and you should tattoo. They can send you up to $300 instantly, so you and your friends can enjoy the moment without worrying about borrowing money from anyone.
And the thing about it, Mace is definitely the landlord in Texas. I'm the owner. So he said he hasn't seen you on the property anywhere. Just tell
Yeah, so it's Jason Tatum, then Luka,
let me fucking position.
well, Luka, KD, and LeBron are actually tied, and then it's Jalen Brown.
Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2.
You got Tatum over LeBron and see this? I don't get this. I thought it was like a new era list. You know, I think it's like the best rappers after 2013. I understand that the new hotness. But you putting Tatum over LeBron. I know he plays well against KD, and I like Tatum, but I don't like him like that over KD. KD is a bucket anytime, anywhere. That's still one of my favorite players.
So who's your number one?
I'm going Wemby. I'm going Wemby, KD.
Okay.
I'm going Wemby, KD. I mean, if on the eye test, you know, sometimes Tatum fades, you know. Wemby is definitely the best. Is definitely the best there is. Now I know last year when we was talking about the top players, they had Wemby like number 1, right? So how he goes from number 1 to not even the best at his position.
Because they be having the nigga at the 5. Is he on the list of the 5 real quick?
No, he's not.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Whoever is doing this, they pull him out.
He won it.
Yeah, 2 things can be right at the same time. Thanks for PT.
I'm gonna go with what PT say.
2 things can be right at the same time.
He ain't running. I'm going with Kevin Durant. I know that Jason Tatum, every time he plays against Kevin Durant, he plays outstanding. But Kevin Durant is still Kevin Durant until further notice. I like LeBron too. Am I going to pick LeBron over Jason Tatum if I'm starting the team today? I'm not going to pick him starting the team, but if I need, who do I need in the clutch? Pause.
Yeah, so he will be number 4. He will be 4 when it comes to small forward. He's not above Wemby. He's not above KD.
I'm not putting Wemby above any of the Spurs on my team. This is me personally. I think that Wemby this year, we're going to see a lot because he has Chris Paul on the team. And we're going to see where he can take them, but and I'm not saying he had a lot of help or anything last year. But LeBron, when he played with Cleveland, it wasn't bad. You know, it was bad last year for us as a San Antonio fan. And you can't, like Mace said, we was arguing with Sin a few nights ago, you can't teach something. His skills are impactful. He can dribble, he can pass, he can shoot, he can block shots. He has every single skill set. Is equivalent to wins.
Yeah, that's what nigga was jumping hand on the backboard, blocking shit,
doing all type of crazy shit. His skill set is great, and like I said, I'm not saying he had help at all, but they gotta equivalent to wins.
Come on, bro, gonna stop.
It makes this illegal. I'm just saying, because you're not gonna get on national television like that. If not, we're gonna be searching. I got the NBA package pause, but I'm just saying, niggas will be searching for you on the cable, on the internet. Where does he play? They have you on at 2 in the morning on a repeat when niggas are asleep. You gotta get on national television. But until further notice, my answer for the 3 is Kevin Durant for number 1 3 still today.
Okay, and then best power forward, 77% voted Giannis. Agree or disagree?
That's actually a valid pick. I mean, who else are you going to give it to?
Who's on the list?
Anthony Davis.
So 77% voted Giannis, and then 7% voted KD.
This is those two?
Yeah. Also receiving votes, but it doesn't say the percentage. It's 80, Draymond Green, Sabonis, Jason Tatum, and Wemby.
Who made this list?
This is crazy.
Yeah, This list is stupid. If the GMs did this, man, you could have went to the barbershop and got a better list than this. I mean, Giannis, you go with Giannis, but the rest of the people on that list, not even power forwards. What do they do as you get older? Now you change positions? Is he now Kevin Durant?
Yeah, so it's Giannis and then KD, but it says also receiving votes. So they got AD, Draymond Green, Sabonis, Jason Tatum, and Wemby.
I knew AD was in there.
Throw a vote in there, but it really is Giannis and then KD.
I'm gonna go AD. I'm trolling. AD is the best power forward. Anthony Davis. What you think about that, Killer?
That's your business. My vote is for Giannis. Anthony Davis, I know clutch sports and all that. Actually, to be doing some G shit, Anthony Davis had a sensational year last year. He had a really, really good year last year. And so did LeBron. But it doesn't equal out to wins. Yo, niggas average 28 and 10.
Hey, Giannis didn't win.
Giannis was hurt though. Giannis didn't play in the playoff. He was hurt. Now, look, that's another thing. The best ability is available.
That's what I was about to say. What happened to the best ability?
He got him to the playoffs. Where the Lakers was at.
You rolling today.
I'm just saying, where was them niggas at? A white team, my bad, yeah. Where was them niggas at last year? Quiet storm.
They was fishing. They went fishing. He's started. They need the Mamba back. God bless.
Yeah, niggas quiet storm, all deep. But I'm going with. Look at nigga always clapping for some queen shit. Damn, nigga, relax. I just seen that hand on my field. But I'm going Giannis. I think AD played really well, but my only problem with AD is that LeBron been trying to get rid of the team. I don't know how long, and he won't take the team. But does he actually play the four with the Lakers, or is he a five? Like I said, the list is all over. He's a five with the Lakers. This list is all over the place. I'm going with Giannis if he's available, if he's healthy. But I think, to be totally honest, and I doubt this will happen as well, is if I would put third or fourth. I don't know second, because I have to sit there and go through the list of NBA. Like Sabonis as well. But a healthy Zion could be top five. If he stays healthy, that hasn't happened yet. You know what I'm saying? We got all these superstars that they're building up, and none of them are available when they need to be available.
Let me interject something. When we're talking about Porzingis, is he powerful?
Is Porzingis considered a power forward?
Yes, because I got Porzingis over Giannis right now.
Also, so the thing about Porzingis, if we're going again off of injuries and stuff too, he had a lot of.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, because he turned that series around for Boston.
Sure. Okay, and then last one real quick. Best center, they got Jokic. What do y'all think?
That's unanimous. I don't think there's nobody that would disagree with that. I mean, even if you want to say Embiid never goes to Denver. He never shows up. He get his buckets in Philly. He cooked Joker in Philly, and then when it's time to go to Denver, he's always hurt. His toe tweaks. It's always niggas don't even be showing up for the game. Like Killer said, the best ability is availability.
Okay. We're going to go to break. We're actually going to continue the list. The next one we're going to discuss is which player you would want taking a shot with the game on the line. So don't go anywhere.
And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Realize up to 15% energy savings with advanced sealing technology.
Now let's get into our underdog picks of the day. On Sunday, the Commanders will play the Ravens. Underdog has Lamar Jackson at 225.5 passing yards. You have higher or lower Mace. Commanders versus Ravens. So Lamar Jackson, that's a good one. 225.5 passing yards.
DC versus Baltimore. Let's do it.
Lamar Jackson versus little Lamar Jackson. I like that team, nigga, man. This is gonna be a goodie. I'm going high on that. I ain't know them niggas.
Yeah, this where you get his name.
Yeah, this where you get your name, B. This one of them niggas. He one of them niggas that it's my turn.
now.
Yeah. Lamar Jackson, one of them niggas like, chill out, nigga. You know I'm reigning MVP and I'm only 26, niggas. So I can stupid, nigga. This is going to be a goodie.
Okay, Derrick Henry's at 84.5 rushing yards. Do you have him higher or lower? Yep. Yeah, 84.5.
The reason this is good is because Derrick Henry been killing the last 2 weeks. If Washington ain't prepared for that, then they stupid. And sometimes you just can't do nothing about it because Derrick Henry is fast and he's strong and he just be pushing niggas off. That's a really good number to go at. I'm going to go lower only because I'm just going to assume that Washington's going to try to prepare for that.
I'm going higher.
Okay, and then Jaden Daniels is actually at 51.5 rushing yards. So do you have him higher?
20 yards.
51.5 rushing yards for Jaden Daniels.
Higher.
That's a goodie too because he be running too. You know, that nigga pass, but he
take off.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know, he's the quarterback, so I mean, this is good. I didn't think this would be a game that I have scheduled on my calendar, circled on my calendar as the football season started because now he may feel, oh, Lamar Jackson got 42 yards. Let me scramble and be a little 49 yards out. And these are really good numbers by Underdog. I'm going to go higher.
Okay. If you guys like these picks, remember you always get a free pick if you're not already on Underdog. So make sure to sign up now and you can make your picks too. So like I said earlier, we're actually going to continue discussing the NBA GM pool list. So the question is, and I'm actually not going to read the answer because I'm curious on what you guys' answer will be. So which player would you want taking a shot with the game on the line? I'll feel the answer after you get your answer.
Any position pause?
Yeah.
I'm going Stephen Curry.
Okay.
So I'm giving the ball to.
Game on the line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out.
That's what I'm thinking about Steph. I don't want to say Steph because Mason says I'm really trying to think of somebody to go.
Go Devin Booker. Go KD.
That's Doug. Why don't you go Devin Booker? That's your nigga. That shit, nigga. And Devin Booker, my nigga, too much. That shit, you've been pumping him for 3 years, and then now I don't have you hear you talking about him.
I don't do Paul's headband Devin Booker. You know, it's different. It's a different Booker.
Okay. I gotta go with Steph Curry to further notice.
Okay, so the vote was Steph Curry at 40% of the votes, then KD, then Luka. Okay, so the next one is.
Did they have Book on the list?
No.
My man from Murray from the Denver Nuggets, he didn't do nothing. He gave one.
What's going on, Big Duffel?
That's when it counts.
That's true.
That's when it counts.
Yeah.
That's it.
Your man?
Steph Curry is still very good.
KD. Yeah. But if we talking about over a career.
Yeah, we gonna choose Steph. Sure.
Here's Herbert.
Okay.
I ain't mad at that for last season.
You said for last shot.
Not that.
Kyrie?
Who you had?
I said Murray or Kyrie. Those are my two.
Yeah, Murray is.
Murray last year, he had a couple game winners to take the niggas to the next game.
Damian Lillard.
Damian Lillard, Dame time. Yeah.
Definitely Dame's.
Yeah, Dame time.
Put some respect on Dame name.
Dame might be number one.
Oh, yeah.
They got Logo Lillard, which is sending niggas home.
He's actually, this is interesting. So he's actually tied, Dame is tied for fourth with Jokic.
What?
No.
Second and third.
Second is KD, third is Luka.
Nah, I don't even have Luka over Murray.
That's it.
Yeah.
This is wild.
Well,
I don't have Luka.
GM.
It's from your group chat.
Oh my god, and speaking of group chat, all my bridesmaids have been fussing me out after that.
Yo, can I tell you something, Stat?
What did they say?
Let's say that first guy. What they curse you out for?
What do they say? They just been fussing me out. They're like, they don't even know us. Woo, 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 woo. And I was like, I mean, y'all are right, but that's the internet, so we know what it is.
I'll be willing to bet you $20 right now. Right this very today. By the time you get married, you ain't speaking to two.
No, that's not true.
You gonna make it better?
Actually, yes. Y'all will be at my wedding, whatever that happens. And they will all be there. They will all be there.
The more money you make, the less friends you're gonna have.
Which is very true, but I already made my.
You don't know one of them already do 2 a week.
I know their business. I'm just saying there's gonna be no cuts. The cuts have already been made.
Like 2 of them is talking about you now. You don't even know.
That's not true. That's not true. They're all separate. No, and I'm not a Sigma.
What are you?
An AKA.
For real?
We are not having this conversation again.
Yeah, which one is the AKAs?
Which one? The colors?
Yeah, the people that put the pinky up.
Green? My necklace is like.
Speaking of that, my man Matt Middleton is in the building. This my lawyer. Yo, get the camera on Matt, man.
Omega Sci-Fi.
Return from a few steps in the end zone.
The New York City Marathon, I seen him on his page, and the niggas ran up. You know, you in the marathon, you bring your one niggas like, ooh, and I'm like, the niggas on the sideline, the marathon, the niggas out here making jobs and all type of shit, man. That shit is serious business. This Democrat, Republican, Bloods, that shit is that's a professional version of that, man.
It's a serious matter. He knows. Y'all know. Anyways, back to what we were saying. We're going to be there. We're having a wedding anytime soon. People will also ask me if I was engaged. I never said that. So, yes. This is going to be a long day because I'm telling you, when the day comes, I'm going to be so happy.
I thought AKA was like light skin.
No. We're going to shut that down right now.
That's not
We're shutting that down right now. No, I'm literally dark skinned.
School days,
Crazy, but anyway, shout out to the best for the next 8 and the finest. So we'll keep it going though.
What do y'all think in a row? Whenever she get married, you think she gonna be speaking at least a week? You know what I'm saying? So 5 of them, at least one.
They're gonna fall. Like, I'm not gonna have all of them, and I disagree because I already made my cutoffs.
I know what you're supposed to do, Stan. When I'm 23, I'm thinking that same thing. We gonna ride outside.
I don't think that about a lot of people, but these are all my own like individual friends, and I honestly just put them in the chat and I said, hey y'all.
Did you choose them as friends or they chose you as friends?
I would say it's mutual.
That's how they do it. That's how they do it. So women.
Like, it's not like they
Do any of your friends got Rolex and Cubans?
No. They don't care. Like, it's okay.
Yeah, you don't know.
They don't. I know a lot.
Somebody asked you
How y'all gonna tell me what my friends think? Like, I know that.
Get watch shit?
No.
How this nigga didn't get hit?
No. It's not coming. Shout out to my girl again. And I wish, because she's right there, Sydney. She's there right there. I'm just saying, no, she's one of the, she's in the gym right now.
How it happens is,
Sydney would be one of the ones you keep. That's why you got her with you. But where the other four?
They're working.
what happens is that you start hanging out with her.
She does work.
See, what happens is,
They're all living in different cities doing their own beautiful thing, and I support all of them in town.
that's what happened, and that's what happened in the real prospect. They like, we don't know these bitches.
No, like, that's the thing. We've had our girls' trips already. They've all met each other, everybody does their own thing, and I love it.
Real quick.
I love that.
All larceny aside.
Okay.
I ain't never
All your friends work, right?
Yes.
Sydney works.
Yes.
Why do you have Sydney with you and she work and then not the other girls in there?
I see them at different times. That's what I'm saying. No, I see them at different times. We saw the other girl a couple days ago.
This is Sydney time.
This is Sydney.
I see them at different times. It is. And I will continue. But anyways, back to the No, they're not.
Some of them are Deltas?
No, none of them are in a sorority. One of them is my line sister.
This is my last one.
This is intern. I need to bring my ass. She's a kid. This is ass day today.
Are these the friends that you were saying can't afford to go on trips with you?
No, I said that they don't always have the classmates, they're still part of the chat. When I say, hey, y'all want to take a trip this weekend, they'll be like, girl, you know good and well we can't do that this weekend, and that's okay.
And then you
They can't go. They ass.
Everybody was like, just real quick, man, I mean, you didn't answer my question. I didn't ask you to go and couldn't go.
Yes, I did.
Actually, you told me before my friends can afford to go on some trips.
Yeah, that's very different from saying that my friends, like, I'm not saying they make their own money, they do their own thing, but when I try for a last minute trip, yes, they can when we plan it in advance. We just graduated college last year. Like, some things don't make sense. And I know I'm right. Yes, but I'm clarifying a lot right now because the comments have been going crazy. Like, that's not fair, bro. Like, no, nobody ever said that. Like, y'all really be trying, my friends. And like, yeah, I love that. No, but you're just getting out of college. You usually are, bro. I know how, like,
Why you saying it's not giving, bro?
because it's not giving, bro. We have to plan it just in advance. That's what we're supposed to do.
We got our college. We wasn't broke down.
First down, instead he lost the ball.
Yeah, he was short of the first down, but not by much. And now
We did the same. That's what I'm saying. When she got our college, she wasn't broke down on. So that's what I'm
I've
trying
been
to
very
say.
blessed, and I love the situation that I'm in. So, yes, of course.
They're indeed
We're
going to
here.
go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter.
Yeah,
Let's
they're
see how
locked
this
in.
plays out. Now Mahomes got to have this one.
Not a lot, a couple.
That's complete. And he is going to have the Chiefs first down as he's brought to the ground.
I feel like I waited out.
Five more than he needed on
No,
fourth and
it's not.
History
No, there's certain people that things go a certain way and you see how they act, you just know, we are not on the same page, we don't have the same beliefs, my views don't align with yours, we can no longer be friends, and that's okay. No, but like at this point, like we have the same beliefs, we align it, like not even simple things, it's just like God, like just different things that's important to me.
So let me ask you one question. I mean, keep trying to leave it alone.
We're here.
If you don't have the same beliefs, y'all can't be friends.
No, we don't have to.
Yeah, that's
certain things, certain things for me are just non-negotiables that have to align. Okay. And I think, especially, I'm still young, I'm still getting older. There's certain things that for me are important to have in a friendship.
What's non-negotiable so we know what to hold you to?
Alright, do I want to share this right now? For me, it's like one thing. You said what?
No 3 weeks.
No thrills.
That's a different conversation. For the people who are meant to be, the people who are meant to be my friends know what my non-negotiables are, and it's just with them.
It's not my personal opinion. I don't think that they think
What's crazy?
What number is the number?
The number everybody has their own situation. I
From
don't.
your vantage point, what's the
My
number?
vantage point, that again is depending on their situation. I don't know what city they're in. I don't know. Listen, if we're keeping it so 100 right now, and I'm not talking about my friends, like when I clarify this, people be different ages, are in different cities, are around different people, do different things. That will determine what their number is, okay? My friends are similar to me, so we, again, have similar beliefs, so we're going to do that's on them.
We gonna do what we do.
every single year. First of all, I'm gonna be.
God damn!
What's the number for Miami?
So a decent deficit at this stage in the second half.
Some Miami said it don't really even matter. We went to school for you, but I would say it's like Vegas, Miami, and Houston, and maybe Kirby Island on Memorial Day.
Weekend. There's not many niggas that weekend because it's a holiday. Because Memorial Day. Fuck! 7 niggas.
Push the offense backwards a bit. Here comes third in the length of the football.
This is an interrogation. Maybe I'll got more questions to ask me tomorrow because at this point,
you know what's crazy? We do got no more, but I know that you're going to be like, they got it.
I love y'all down bad. They already know what it is, so I'm here, of course. But yeah,
we keep it 100. Snap love y'all, love you, but I'm going to talk about y'all because Snap don't be knowing since she called Forrest Bueller from the
Tomlinson.
From 140th Street. They are from 139th Street. I speak Ebonics for a living. You don't even understand that. I'm just saying, you don't I'm allowed to say Mike Tomlinson. I'm allowed to pronounce it wrong. I didn't graduate from the University of Miami. I have a degree in journalism. So I'm just saying, that don't bother me. I don't give a fuck. Niggas be lying. It ain't no big deal to me, you know what I'm saying?
What's that? So I'm just gonna create cities.
I saved hundreds with Liberty Mutual.
Good. Great conversation. I love it.
I just want to name some cities one day, and you just fill in the numbers.
We can do that.
Miami, New York,
Okay.
LA,
Okay.
Atlanta.
Okay.
That's it.
Kansas City's offense now set ready to
We'll
go.
leave Houston out.
This game, it has had no
Okay.
shortage of
The
offense.
Spanish friends, we just playing out.
They know, like, we all joke around. And, like, same for audience-wise, because people be thinking I'd be offended. I'm like, yo, like, I wouldn't be up here being offended, right? Like, it's all good. Let me just clarify that. It is all good. Because people really be stressed. I promise y'all it's fine.
They said every city is over. That's what people are. They're betting over on the cities.
Nice interception there.
That's insane.
Higher, lower.
That's insane. Y'all, bro.
Audience, we love Stab. We do this because we like to. Like, you ever seen
On second down, it's
Bad Boys when the nigga came to take out the Martin daughter. We will and Martin. Like, we trying to protect shit, my nigga. And not only that, we have a responsibility to our parents to make sure that she's good because we respect our parents. We don't know you don't know you females. We trying to make sure that you're all right with her. You got to look out for her. So it may seem a little vulgar, but we need to get it out. Pause now. So it does happen later.
Again, like I always clarify, it is all good. I always have to like just make sure y'all know.
Do that thumbs up no more.
meantime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
I'm telling you, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Like,
some players,
I did that yesterday.
when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere, all eyes are on them.
Best defensive player in the NBA. Before I give the voted answer, want to know your answer, Mace?
It's going to be between, what's his name? That played for Boston. Drew Holiday. And, what's the big man name? Pause from, Minnesota.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew.
I think that's the reason for moving Carl Towns. They're sure about his defense.
I like them two races. Baseball last year, definitely. But I think if we're talking about who's going to be Defensive Player of the Year this coming year, the Jackson nigga, if Ja Morant is healthy in Memphis.
Jaren Jackson.
Yeah, I think that he'll step back up. I think that team moves to the beat of Ja Morant. And if Ja Morant is there the majority of the games, then everybody else will fall in line. Desmond Bane will be back. Marcus Smart's a great defensive player. Not only Marcus Smart is a great defensive player, you got to have a chip on his shoulder for getting traded and then niggas winning as soon as he gets traded. Immediately. Not even a year or two, immediately. So I think it'll be Jackson, my personal opinion. If we talking about who's going to be the best defensive player worldwide, we'll give it to Patrick Beverly and Ishmael.
What about Draymond?
Victor.
Draymond not a good defensive player? I know we don't eat with the antics, but check up.
You got to be there a certain amount of games to get defensive
you can't
player.
be yoking niggas. Player of the year.
I think Victor, though, because Victor, the guard, wings, he's definitely protecting the basket. I think he's the guy.
That's just stat-wise.
I need y'all to focus on Tuesdays. That's what y'all do. You focus on Tuesdays. You got your priorities out of place. Y'all focus on Tuesdays.
Okay, so just so y'all know, so Wemby was actually voted first. Then tied for second is Bam, Gobert, and then Drew Holiday. That is the answer. So interesting things. Okay, there's a lot more questions. You're shaking your head. You just don't like the list I see. Okay, there's a lot more questions, and we'll definitely continue the discussion because I think you guys' takes are great, and it's interesting to see kind of how it aligns with the GMs. But that is all the time that we have today.